Warning, the following contains material that may be too disturbing to some people. Descriptions of violence, mature situations, and adult themes. This is intended for mature audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
All right, hi everybody. I'm giving a second so that Sam can also hurriedly press the button.
We're good.
You're good? All right. Yeah. Hi everybody. Welcome to Chaos. Today's sponsor is Masks. Miasma Masquerade from Hazecrux. We're all dealing with stuff today, so we're just gonna do our best.
We got this.
I never got an answer on if anyone had a recap, so I'm gonna assume we're going in blind.
Nah, we're blind.
I got my girlfriend. I win.
Yeah, Caitlin's storyline's done, I guess.
In all truth, I don't even know what I've been doing, because I was doing things in the background and I sent things. And then we never talked about them.
Sorry, a lot of stuff has been going on.
You're absolutely right. I'm not pissed off at you or anything, all right? Just not throwing shade. It's just, the recap would be, Zander does things. I don't know exactly what things I've done, but I've definitely done things.
I can't give a pseudo-narrative recap.
If you would like to.
Or we can go in blind and assume you've watched the entire thing uploaded on RamblinManTV.
Do your narrative.
My narrative? All right, welcome to Masks. I'm the GM now. Emma, sit down.
What?
That's Amber's new playbook, the DM.
Okay, so in all honesty, where we left off before last episode, we stormed into Mr. Caspian's office and was like, we want Ari, we want her now, give her to us. And of course, arrogant, even with gifts, means arrogant and sent on a quest. So while we had brought Allie along with us, Allie decided to go rouse Zander from whatever he was doing in the background, which is not irrelevant for this recap, but is happening in the background of this recap with no knowledge to the core players who participated in said session. We were told that we needed to bring back a witch's broom. The Wicked Witch of the West's broom, if I'm understanding correctly. So we went onwards to the docks where we've heard that this is where the witch was sighted. We made our way down there, and a giant boat with green flames at first appeared in front of us. We decided to investigate. While the others were being a little bit more hesitant, I, done with the bullshit of most everything, having just lost all my power, decided to be all cocky and walk in the boat. The Wicked Witch was actually, not like the nicest lady. More, she's lived her life and is willing to live in solitude, travel the world, see the sights, and you're not taking away her permit. She earned that permit. She got a permit. Right, Carissa? So how it goes from here is she had to sit down. I had a candy that apparently almost gave me a third eye, which Eliza was all like, "Yo, girl, you got something in your throat." It me, and then she made me spit it out. With shenaniganery that occurred, we talked through the witch. Basically, kind of, she had one way she wanted to take care of it was she wanted Shayla's hearing in exchange for a piece of wood. I believe it wasn't the broom, but it was wood, a part of the broom, because we found out that the boat itself was the broom. So we were going to kind of take the deal, not sure what was going on. We sent Eliza to kind of be the delinquent that she is. she's been hesitant, not really doing so much. She tried to steal a helicopter once and kind of rolled over and just kind of didn't do it. So this time she was kind of bound to do some Grand Theft chaos. Instead of stealing the Swiffer, which would have been preferable in all honesty,
or any number of the walking around broom servants, or like you didn't ask for a lot of information.
We did not. And you know what? There was one in a cute green vest, and he was doing his job. He was doing it well. He did not do it well when a short stack blonde girl kidnapped the entire boat. She pressed every button correctly, quotation marks, and instead of tearing us through the void, landed us directly in Mr. Caspian's office with the boat, shattering his entire lobby. And while the receptionist argued with the witch about what the hell just happened, we got Ari and potentially made a new enemy in Poseidon.
I don't know what the fuck you mean enemy, because we did what he asked him. He wasn't specific, so that sounds like a him problem.
And he's going to take that him problem and make it our problem. All
God, I just love
anger or
consequences.
sass given to us by Zander and Allie, and any demotions are deserved. We went to retrieve a thing and retrieved it wrong.
Right.
No, we got the thing.
Yeah, Joann, you did the thing. I'm proud of you.
My wife's gonna beat me.
To Miasma Masquerade. Take it away.
Hi, welcome back. I hope you learned something.
No!
I've learned I'm an enabler, and Javi is the exact opposite.
I learned that stealing a boat is oddly easy.
Thank you for everyone telling me what they learned at boating school.
I was waiting for it too. I was mad I didn't do it.
What I learned in boating school is...
Anyways. Zander and Allie. You are in the process of deciding what leads to follow, because you've gotten a few. The information you've gotten is twofold. Two separate bits of information. Leanne is able to tell you that Flora Ito, as you would know her, Zander, has been talking to a lot of people around town who were either related to the Heroes Guild or is currently doing something that could have been associated with the Heroes Guild. And at the very least, HBSI is keeping an eye on her. That is something that you learn from Leanne. And you also get a message from Ricky Thomas and Professor Casas about something going on in the Independence District. They don't want to send the message over text or voicemail. They want to talk to you, as many of your group as can investigate in person. And that's when you get a very short text from your uncle Poseidon that says, "You should have been more clear. Come pick them up in my office."
Yeah, no, I will, I am going to arrange for a car to be sent over to collect them and take them somewhere else. The question I have is, so in this time, have I been able to track down anything else about the White Rabbit or other things like that that's been going on here?
There have been an escalation in events that people have been attributing to bath salts, but it, in all honesty, is matching more with White Rabbit. But it is all of the districts, especially in the Distro, Independence, and even into Black Carta, or Bad Carta.
All right. Would it be all right if I try to assess the situation with this?
Sounds good. Steph, you can also investigate if you would like. Or if you have something else you would like to do. Oof. Oh God.
Can we say instead that she is going to spend a team and assist me so that we get,
Yeah,
one success?
Yeah, I'll spend a team for you guys.
Is that acceptable to you, Steph?
Yeah,
You
that's
both you guys are both searching around for the information.
Yeah. All right. So the question that I have, unfortunately, because I only have one question with this, I am going to say, what here can I use to track down the source of White Rabbit?
What can you use to track down the source of White Rabbit? It's helpful that you know at least the two individuals who are causing the most trouble with this, but this could be any number. They could have distributed it to other people. It is spreading not quickly, but it is all around the city. But what you have noticed is that it garners a lot of attention. And Allie is a little bit more up on the up and up about this. It's gathering a lot of social media attention.
So I can use Nanahana. to track this down,
Nanahana
'cause
or Gaslighter.
she's the only person I know who knows anything about social media. Sam, I love you, by the way.
I love you too. Why?
I am.
He just insulted you.
Because, yeah.
I am going to look over at Allie and say, "You wouldn't happen to have the what's it called? The thing with the digits, the numbers. You punch them in. Phone number. Yes, phone number to the girl. Very bubbly, Japanese, not a snake. Her thing."
Is your cell phone broken?
He pulls it out. I think it's working fine. I mean, it connects to all of you guys.
What do we want Nanahana to do?
Well, apparently this thing is causing a whole bunch of stir, so she is probably going to be the first one to be able to get kind of the pulse on where the next thing is going to pop up. I'm assuming you are in for us trying to capture this walrus or the carpenter or anyone else who's pushing this stuff out there and seeing what answers we can get out of them, yes?
I mean, yeah, she was with the rest of them taking sushi.
That's the last time you heard from anyone.
Right, yeah. And you have her thing, the thing that contacts her, right?
Yes.
Great. Could you maybe contact her, let her know we need her here?
Just Allie slowly pulling out the phone.
What is Allie doing it is the question.
Yeah.
All right.
So you're calling Nanahana.
Yeah.
Mush mushy.
Bless you.
Ah, right. What's up, Allie?
Zander needs you for social media. Maybe he's trying to rebrand.
He wants to get on Fidget.
No.
I am so excited. Where are you guys?
Oh.
We can meet up at a cafe or something. I can bring my laptop. We can do a whole shebang. His announcement is going to go wild. Oh, I can't wait. Where are you guys?
Orpheus Casino. Also, I'd like to add one to the team because I gave Allie a command and she followed it.
Sounds good.
Have you seen the others? I know you were on sushi delivery duty.
I think they went to Poseidon, and from what I can tell, it didn't go well. Mind if I step out to take a little quick call while you handle this?
Okay.
I love you. Walks out, picks up the phone, dials Poseidon's number. We can handle either one you want to do first, if you want to continue with them or go to Poseidon.
Alrighty then. Allie. We got the sushi and we split up. I mean, I still have stuff to deal with here in town, but it's no big deal. I would love, I won't be his manager or anything if that's your whole spiel, but I definitely have some tips and tricks and I'd be happy to share them with you. Oh, I'm so excited.
Manager?
Oh, social media manager or even a moderator kind of situation. It's whatever. It's if someone's having a hard time or if they're really just uneasy about things, this kind of thing can happen. I mean, VTubers do it all the time and idols do it, and he's reasonably famous, so it's not like he couldn't have a big party for all of this. Oh, we could have a party. Oh, that would be so great.
Okay,
Everyone could dress up and we could make it a whole thing. She's nonstop. if you're just doing like pleasantries, she is rolling over you in this conversation.
Yeah, probably at this point. I'm not gonna fight her. I'm just gonna let her go.
So I'm meeting you at the Orpheus, right?
Yep.
Sounds great. I'll see you later. Talk to you soon.
Bye.
And you do not get to say goodbye before you hear the dial tone. She is that hyped up.
All right, so I'm assuming.
So Zander.
Yeah, I'm assuming I'm connected to Poseidon.
Poseidon Management, how can I direct you? And you, in the background, you hear what you can only imagine. A zoo on fire sounds like.
This is Zander. I believe your boss is expecting a call from me.
Oh, yes, sir? Just you hear like a away from the ear call. And you hear what you can only imagine to be a wave and some minor squealing and screaming in the background after this rush of water, as someone else kind of picks up the phone and says, "Nephew."
Uncle, I take it things did not go well. I wish to hear from you what has occurred.
I expected an amount of chaos from those who might be under your employ or at least part of your association, of some kind of situation. What I did not expect is for a literal interpretation as soon as they found the item that I wanted them to receive in question.
Oh, you didn't set up a game for them? I am so sorry. You gave them an actual task?
I expected them to, as teenagers do, possibly harass an old woman and get some information. They instead brought the entire boat of the woman into my lobby!
Uncle, allow me to apologize and allow me to say that I will offer you whatever assistance in manpower or funds is needed to make the repairs to your glorious building. I will suggest, however, that I did hint to you that you should set up a fake game where the wolf woman rescues your Ariel and bond them. I did not suggest you actually send them out on a literal mission. I apologize if that was not clear to you.
Yes, well, I have several flying cats, monkeys, and pigs to remove from my premises.
Oh my, that does seem like quite an issue. But anyway, I can send some shades over, those that I can liberate from my father's presence without him raising too much of a stink. And as you know, we do have funds.
There will be no need. There will be no need for any sort of arrangement. I would like to make it clear that I have sent them down to the lowest level. Please, if it is all possible.
A car is already on the way to pick them up. I did that before I even reached out when you said to pick them up. I just wanted to know what was going on here.
In much of a taking the good with the bad situation. It did solve the problem, albeit indirectly. So I do appreciate their efforts in that regard. Beyond that, I will be sure to be more clear in the future.
That is always a good plan.
Perseus was never this issue. Never gave me these issues.
Perseus
Have a
didn't
good-
have my style.
Have a good evening, nephew.
Farewell. Hangs up the phone. Walks back in. So I think they crashed a boat into a building.
How do you crash a boat into a building?
It's a magic boat.
Hispanic specialty.
You know, I don't quite know, but I also don't put it past... Question. Do you, knowing all of them, really put it past the four of them to crash a boat into a building?
He's angry.
I can think of at least two ways that Amber might accomplish it. An infinite number of ways Eliza might accomplish it, and literally only one way that Shayla would accomplish it, which would be to lift up the boat and literally chuck it.
Nanahana's coming, and she wants to throw a party.
I mean, there are plenty of places that we can throw the party at. Why does she want to throw a party?
For
She
your
isn't infected. Do you
debut.
think she's not?
She made it clear debut was a word she used like every other sentence.
You're quinceañera.
Oh my fucking
not-
god.
Spanish? And I'm not 15? It seems that she is a little, well, confused, I suppose?
You said you wanted her here for internet things.
Yes, I wanted here to track and do internet things. I suppose covering it with a party could work. Going to have to find someone else. I think every
Someone
one
else
of the
to
people.
what?
Oh, I mean, apparently we need a 15-year-old. A 15-year-old Mexican.
Oh god, that's kind of racist.
It's not racist. That's literally a celebration that they do.
Actually, not racist at all.
That's not racist at all. That's just making sure
It's like bar and bat mitzvah.
It's like a bar mitzvah.
Allie had said,
Want a debutante ball?
Yes. Put him in the big dress.
Oh, he looks at you and goes, you know what?
I don't like that look, so no, I don't know
Oh
what.
my fucking god.
I mean, hey. Look, if we have to throw a big party, what about you? You can be the head of the party.
Why?
Because apparently she's expecting a party, and you said something about a quinceañera. You're more Spanish than I am. You know, you're actually Spanish.
Yeah,
and you are
to throw it for you. So,
but what? I mean, I'm no one. All right. I prefer to be no one. I'd like to stay no one. You're the face of everything. All right.
let's let's just table this till Nanahana and the rest of them get here.
Oh, so you want so we should have the rest of them get here?
Yes.
I would
Okay.
cancel against that because you might get shit done.
I was thinking of sending them to the library, and then once we're done here, like with the little thing, heading over to the library to do things.
Okay, what are they supposed to do at the library?
I mean, you came here to tell me that like Miss that Thunderbird wanted to meet with us.
Yes, and we were going to go meet with her.
Sure. But I mean, all right. 1 second. I'm going to take out my phone. I'm also going to send a text to Ricky and Casas and tell them at the Orpheus, please meet up as soon as possible. Let me know if you can be here within a few minutes. If not, we'll meet up at a different location. That I'll send to you later.
Ricky will send, I'm a few stops down, be there momentarily. Professor Casas says, Miho! In all caps. I will get to you as soon as possible, but I am kind of in the middle of something. I have lots of information to share.
Sure. I'll send you information. FY, you wouldn't happen to know of 15-year-old kid from the distro who would love to have an amazing party at the Orpheus?
I will come up with a list.
All right, it's great.
Yeah, so I'm assuming you're sending them to the library.
Yes, that's where the car was supposed to send them originally. He would have if it had been suggested they actually come back here and there I would have detoured them here.
Do it.
I mean, Daniel's more than 15 though, so that's why I didn't say, I'm just gonna take Daniel from.
We're all like 15, 16 years of age.
I'd fake it.
Are you thinking?
I'd fake it.
So
Fake ID.
Ricky comes first, but he's like, I saw Meiji-san outside with what looked like 3 suitcases. I'm gonna go help her. Is she moving in?
Possibly. It depends. I mean, you know about the casino and all that, the draw, want to stay, all those things like that. Bringing 3 suitcases is, I'd say it's a reasonable thing. Although she should be fine. She has my protection. She got my invitation. But still, she does seem like kind of the person who likes to touch things. You touch things and then, well, weird things happen.
Okay, I'll be right back. And he comes in.
Right, sure. No, you see here. One second. No, just, and he'll just send shades to go and the shades that just turn into people in suits and just walk out. And he goes, yeah, no, we'll just bring them on in.
So she comes in and pops open one of the suitcases and proceeds to pull out a generator and
that's
several microphones and a computer.
Hey, so generator
and
computer,
a camera and lighting.
You know what? We're gonna stop right there. I'm gonna hand her.
Right, we should probably talk about all the design and things. I'm sorry, I got ahead of myself. You can't help it.
Sure. So
Ricky looks very confused.
First of all, Nanahana, Appreciate all the work that you're doing. You are stellar. You are amazing. In fact, actually, 1 second, he's pulling out his phone. He's texting. The text is going to be to Hugo and Remus, basically saying something's going down. If you can make it, you can come to the Orpheus because he just forgot to invite them, but he definitely invite them because
they are both currently busy. It sounds like with White Rabbit situations in their own districts that they are trying to handle themselves.
No. You guys do what you need to do. Keep me updated. I'm trying to find some information with Nanahana, all right? But if any information you can give, I fully appreciate it. You guys rock.
You get a lot of emojis from Hugo and a polite reply from Remus.
Yeah, no, I totally get that. I'm gonna go. Okay, so hey, look. So this White Rabbit stuff. Apparently, it's been popping off, and you seem to be the one person I know that really has their ear to the pulse of the city.
Yeah. That's why you asked me to help you debut, right?
No, admittedly. So I actually want you here to be a very important person who's trying to help the city. I need you to make sure you can monitor all the social media feeds so that you can tell us whenever something with White Rabbit is going on. All right? You are basically the brains and the command center, the nervous system that is going to send the signals to everyone else to get them able to be in place. You are so important that without you, no one can react to anything because you're going to be the person who's going to be able to give us the information we need. Do you understand that?
Allie, how in tune do you think you are with understanding a girl's expression? Zander as well, just out of curiosity.
Zander has, 1 second.
For everyone else, I rolled a D100 for
in
something in the background.
He's Greek, so he understands the sounds a woman might make, but not the face she makes.
I understand the face she makes. I'm not always a swan. All right, that's my uncle.
I mean, Allie being a teenage girl probably has a fairly decent idea.
She's like stars in her eyes, but you're like, she seems real excited and is nodding along, but you're not sure she's getting it. Like she is not quite present in this moment. She's been given a pep talk and it's just not going through.
All right. Okay. All right.
Zander, so you just want someone to monitor the airwaves, internet, what?
Basically, I need someone with a wide reach and a wide net and a huge network. And literally, Nanahana, I think, is the person who has the biggest connection here. Or do you know of anyone else, Alec?
I mean, I could do it, but I thought this was about you, like, getting out in the world and, like, making a social media presence.
No,
like
I'm no one. I'm no one. And I like being no one. You're the hero, Nanahana. You are the one. You and Allie, everyone else here deserves way more credit than me. All right?
You see her kind of scrunch up her face a little bit and tap her chin as she looks Allie in her, I'm assuming in her casual clothes and not her hero outfit.
Yeah.
Okay. But if we do this, like if I do all of this, it can't go unknown. Allie, you have to get the proof for the. You have to get the kudos for all of this. And I mean, I'm not gonna skimp out on myself or Ricky, but it sounds like you and Ricky don't want to do the whole social thing, which doesn't make any sense to me. But if that's
Look,
what you
I
want,
like seeing your star shine, all right? It makes me happy to see you get all the attention that you love. I don't want to have any of that. I don't need any of that, all right? It makes me happy to see you happy, all right?
Look, I'm fine with it. I forget about it, okay? I've got 50,000 other things that I'm thinking about. And Zander, you also have to consider that this may be too much for just Nana Hana to do on her own if you want her watching everything.
I mean, I'm assuming that she got her friends in her network, and if she can reach out to anyone else that she wants to.
yeah, I
just
can
don't
get
want
the
to
mods and like I can get a couple of streams going with some of the partnerships. Yeah, I think I can do it, but like that'd be the only thing I'd be doing. Like I wouldn't be very helpful like in a fight or anything else.
It's look, it's fine. I think that you could hold your own probably in a fight, but you know what? Everyone has their area where they're best. And I think you being kind of a command brain center network here, I think you are going to rock wonders with it. In fact, we can get all of your cameras set up in a different room. Well, I will get you your own suite here, right here in the penthouse area, set you up with your own room to do all the command center. You can stream all of it. That you want to your friends, but I am going to let you know. But we are going to keep one thing here. We need to keep some stuff on the down low, okay? Because if you send out information about where we are, like at right now, unless we give the okay for it, you do know that could cause some people to, come and try to attack us.
Yeah,
if they know where we are. Yeah.
Like bombing.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. No. Yeah, there's going to be some level for secrecy, but I do want you getting the word out to everyone about the things that we need, because I think you have the talent for that. Is there anyone else that you can think of that you'd want help with this from?
She'll list off a couple of people. Mostly, it sounds like either people she's worked with in the past. It doesn't seem to be anyone you've known before, but it's easy. It's people easy enough to do it, and maybe Gaslighter, like Alec, might be able to help.
Yes,
Okay.
I was thinking Gaslighter too.
All right, that sounds great. If you guys do you guys have his information? I don't. He looks his phone. I don't have.
Yeah. It might be easier. Like if he's your direct form of contact with me, then I won't have to like text you or Allie if there's just one person.
We can put him as the man on the ground, working directly with you. All right. How does that sound?
Perfect.
All right. That sounds. I could kiss you right now. You are.
Thank you.
He hugs Nana Hana though.
Yeah, she'll accept the hug, but she's like,
yeah.
No, thank you on the kiss.
Yeah, no. Anyway,
there's someone else that might be useful in this if they're available.
Who do you think?
Doris. Unless Emma's going to tell me I said the name wrong.
Doros.
Oh, yes.
No, so then she would have said Doris.
Okay. And like Zander looks at you, probably confused until you pull out your phone and tap it, and then goes, "Oh, Doros." I think we want to keep that one in the back pocket for now. All right. The less people know about Doros, the better. All right.
Okay, so mum's the word on Doros, your guys' exact locations. I mean, it sounds like just one of my usual streams where I keep everyone updated, but maybe make it a 24-hour challenge or something like that. I think I could spin that. I have all my equipment. I was gonna like set it up for like interviews and like whatever you wanted to tell people and stuff, but yeah, I'm ready to all set up.
Well, here's this. If we need to make public statements, that is perfectly fine. And having a spot like that, I think, would be amazing. All right?
Sounds good. You have a spot for me, and I'll set up.
All right. Ricky.
She seems a little disappointed, but you like she's like she seems to be bouncing back.
I turn to Ricky and I go, Ricky. So you sent a message to me like you had some things you need to tell me. Do we need to talk in private, or are you okay with sharing with the group?
Nanahan is gonna need to know the information anyways.
All right, then let's hear it, man.
So, Professor Casas got a hold of me about some people going missing in Independence. And I've been doing some looking around and keeping an eye on things as much as I can. But there has been situations where people surrounded by mist have been wandering around Independence. I don't know who they are, and for whatever reason, I can't catch up with them, which shouldn't be possible. But I know that there are a few people that Professor Casas has been talking to that have seen these people, and I think one of them can see through the mist. Like, you or I would be out in the open, see through the mist situation.
So when you say people surrounded by mist, you mean sleepers? People who normally can't see through the mist?
I mean people who are walking clouds of the stuff.
All right. That is all right. Is obscuring their features, or can you give me descriptions of them?
No, it's completely obscuring. Like, I can see their shoes, and they seem to be like either business heels or like dress shoes. But other than that, I don't have anything.
Okay, that is odd. Definitely something to look into.
But again, there's been someone in a part of the entertainment section of Independence that I think she can see things, and she's really skittish. So I need a little bit of a
person or description.
Looks like she's a traveler. She does drawings and like caricature kind of stuff, like watercolor on the fly. Blonde braided hair, a blue scarf.
All right. So if you were with us, could you point her out?
Definitely.
All right. Are you okay with sticking by us on this? I was gonna suggest possibly doing some other stuff, but if you are the only person who can really point this person out, I'd rather have you next to me than off Robin from.
If she's skittish around me, she's incredibly skittish around Casas. It has to be me. Sorry.
Okay.
If I could be somewhere else, I would be.
It's fine. It's fine. I'll have you steal stuff from the overseer later.
Okay. Casas does have like extra information on like some of the people who've disappeared. But
yeah, but he's not going to be able to get this. We are going to need to go to the library though. This is a thing that we should involve everyone in. I am going to I'm going to reach out to I'm going to reach out to some people. And basically everyone who I think I can trust. And as he walks out, he's going to pause and he's going to go, I'm going to think back to the shoes I saw the members of the soprano wearing. And his
Ricky
cronies.
will say that, like, specifically black shoes. It was like it was too odd to pass up. It's always black shoes. Soprano has been wearing like white and black spats.
Okay, but then none of his other men were wearing shoes that match that.
No, like maybe one guy was, but not this. This seems to be specific. If every single person in this situation
doesn't seem like they are now trying to hide themselves because we told them to never be fucking seen again.
No, this seems like a different situation.
I go, all right. Well, I mean, it was worth a shot. I would rather it be an enemy I know than a totally new enemy, but hopefully now this means it's just another ally. That's what we can only hope for.
So, while the rest of the group has been gathered at the library, already waiting there, inside. It says it's closed. It has a closed sign, but the door is unlocked. Bring her is Miss Iris Holt. Seems to have dyed her hair white. That was not what I wanted to do. Roll 20. I did not want to.
1 second. I got it. All right. There you go. Right?
Yes.
Mind if I clear off the stuff with the old witch stuff from last time?
Yeah, you can clear off the old witch stuff. Thank you.
All right, there he is. Go. All right, it's cleared.
All right, there we go. I figured it out in the end. It wasn't Control Z. That was my mistake.
What'd you do to your hair? I mean, it looks cute, but like,
we're not going to talk about the.
Your energy's different, Iris.
Actually, I stopped dyeing it. It does this every 3 days or so.
Why?
oh god.
Well, Zander isn't here, and neither is Allie, but Zander knows, and Allie is going to be easy enough to catch up.
She will have gotten a message when we're heading out that we're on our way finally.
Yeah, and any information she says now, she can quickly catch Allie up on. And she says, while all of you have different powers and different as people who have associated with you or people who are helping you directly, I didn't have all of that. When I was first starting out with all of this, I was called to by energy that I couldn't understand. And now that energy and I are partners. I am a representative of a being called Jodel.
Who the hell is that?
It's a being that calls for justice and for the dead to have their proper ways and rights. And it also kind of snapping her fingers for the bit of lightning that she can gives me a bit of an edge. But it can cause like kind of waving her hand in front of her face with the, and you see kind of her eyes have glazed over and her hair is like kind almost glowing, can be distressing.
Is that why the spirit of Maybrick was here?
Yes. And I'm glad that you all were able to send him away, where I know he will never hurt anyone again.
How often can we expect spirits who want justice to be more malevolent?
That is for me to handle. It's not your responsibility. But what is your responsibility is a proposal I have. There used to be a Heroes Guild, and I don't
Proposal.
know.
Oh my. But I'm already in a relationship.
But I don't know what the whole idea of the school was. I don't know what the overseer was planning to do or hoped to gain through the school. But I do know that the guild in some form needs to come back. Not just because of all the chaos that's been going on that you all have been somehow handling very well, but because people with powers will be getting out of hand. And I expect them to be getting out of hand quite soon.
Isn't there already a Heroes Guild, though? Why aren't they doing anything about it?
There isn't. There used to be a Heroes Guild.
Well, what the hell happened to all of them?
The heroes are still around. And as she's saying this, Zander, Ricky, and Allie are able to come up. Heroes are still around. The calamity happened and caused some situations.
Caused most of them to turn evil and they're back against the city.
Hello, Allie?
Not certain they were evil per se, just possibly misled. FYI, Emma, do you want me to show off Jodel?
Yeah, please show off Jodel. This is what happens when she goes too far, when shit gets too far. I'll put Ari up here.
Oof.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
So, no. God, no. Roll 20 reset on me.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I control the horizontal. I control the vertical.
All right, after watching a very informative ad on how things work on Roll20, I'm back. In any case, she'll say, and misled they were. The calamity was chaotic, and there were people misleading, not even people, there was a monster misleading everyone and trying to trick and destroy everything that Overseer Bertrand had everything, just because they hated each other. And the Heroes Guild was a
Casualty.
victim of that. Casualty, I suppose, is a better word. There were people who stopped being a part of the guild. There were people who practically have left the city but are still around because of the mist. And there are some people who aren't even with us anymore, and they should be.
All right. Well, how do you propose we go about this?
Well, I have been doing the footwork on the adult end of things, finding people, getting in contact with Phil and some of the others was easy enough to do. It's Cook that's been giving me the issue, the runaround, and I think I know why. So, I don't know how many of you are aware of Kibitz, the Kibitz settlement.
Not very.
No.
No.
Rifts, or people with powers like us, who are who see themselves as outsiders and see that the city wasn't providing anything for them, all gathered under Alexander Cook to head out and make a home for themselves, the land of their own. Unfortunately, that makes them susceptible to outside influences. And there is one of those outside influences in the Kibitz settlement now. These are good people. They're being misled again, and no one will let me in. But they might let in people, young individuals, who are willing to take a chance on the outsiders. I wouldn't be sending you in alone. And if I had to, I'd storm the place if you all were in danger.
So, just so I'm understanding here, you want us to go to a Kibit settlement? Is that right? And take care of the person who is trying to mislead others around them?
I want you to talk with these people. Figure out what's going on. They aren't... From the outside, it looks like they're gathering for war from the outside, and that's not Cook's MO. But infiltration is a better word for it.
Get in, find out what's going on.
Yes.
Okay.
Seems like this might be a. Sorry. It seems like this might. It seems like this might be a job for, shall we say, at least two groups. One to go in and ask questions directly, and one to go in and see what they can find through infiltration.
Provided we're not stealing boats, I think I know someone for the job. For at least scouting about.
Here's one time.
You don't know. I don't want to know. It's better if I
Good,
don't
because
know.
you'd kill me.
I thought it
That's
was
my
pretty
job.
funny, but that's besides the point. What do you feel about this, Gaslighter? You down?
Sure. Sounds like fun.
Flora makes a face for a moment, but kind of clears it. If there's anything that you need me to do in the meantime, I'd be perfectly happy to do so. This doesn't need to be a now thing, but you should prepare yourselves to do so. It's going to take a little bit of finagling to make sure this works out without getting anyone hurt.
No.
All right, fine.
Good pup.
Well, I ain't got nothing better to do. I'm good to go now.
You said preparing for war wasn't their MO. What is their MO?
Living alone, having powers and be able to use them in a free environment. There's a lot of people with mythoses that give them a detriment, make them hard to blend into society other than in the Basho, and the Basho can be isolated.
You speak like you know Cook. What do you know of him?
Phil knows him better. He's ambitious, bit of a smartass.
Oh, God.
A sneaky, slimy lawyer, but that's my own personal opinion.
Fair.
He's a good
what do you
hero.
know of his What do you know of his story? Said he's a hero. What kind of hero is he?
He's a single-minded one. If he sees if someone he cares about is in trouble, he's going to get himself into worse trouble to get them out of it. There was some finagling that he had to do with the Basho, some favors and not so nice things he had to do to get out of a deal he made to it didn't really, he didn't need to do it, but he did it anyways. To get his girlfriend at the time out of trouble.
What can he do? What is he capable of?
He can control metal and manipulate it in air. His hero name was Magnesis.
God, oh my God.
Was what? You cut out for me. I'm sorry.
Magnesis.
Oh, Lord.
Fun fact, Javi met this person today.
When did you meet Jack?
At the bank.
Oh, Jack was
When
at the
I went
bank.
when I went to another branch. Anyway, it's a live stream. What are you talking about? Jack the Ripper was not at a PNC.
Jack the Ripper was not.
All right, and I'm guessing as far as the White Rabbit investigation goes, we're just kind of waiting till something comes up, or were we going to be looking into, the disappearances or anything?
You all are looking into White Rabbit, the dangerous drug that's out on the streets and causing a ruckus in the Northwest.
I told you we should have went down that hole.
I was gonna
No,
go in
wait,
the hole, but
wait.
everybody told me don't go in the hole.
Wait, hole?
Hole. There was a big hole.
Yeah. There's a
Xander is
hole
going
in
to
the tree.
pause and explain the encounter with the carpenter and what he knows to Flora in this moment. And their encounter, how he both threw what was a powder that seemed to be white rabbit, and also recalled that powder into the same vial, suggesting a level of control over this shit that is somewhat concerning.
Either that or someone else who way over my pay grade is in on it.
Well, if they're over your pay grade, well,
I don't know. I can look into it. I'm more an underground information person, but Phil might know something, even if White Rabbit hasn't been seen since your classmate disappeared. She says it with a particular tone.
I mean, she's talking about Leal or Leon.
Yeah, Leon.
Oh yeah, no, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Mm.
I'm sure wherever she is, she's completely happy.
Yeah, I'm sure she is.
We're gonna talk about subtlety in the future, I have a feeling. In any case, I can get boots on the ground between.
No, we don't want boots on the ground. He's gonna fuck things up way more than this. Look,
between
there's
myself
also
and my contacts, we can get information.
and by the way, I've been sending a message to Casas telling him that this is here, and I'm like, all right, so here's the thing. There's also something going on in the Independence District. I think we need to cover both of these.
What, the Independence District and the Cook people?
Yeah.
Okay, well, what's going on in the Independence District?
People are disappearing. There are people who are walking around in clouds of mist. There's someone
Clouds?
that... yes.
That is troubling. Any other information you can get to me? It's just
look over at Ricky to
it.
have him pass any information on.
Yeah, and he'll do so as Flora's listening on. But you can definitely confer with the rest of your team on priorities.
All right, so Kibitz is an issue. We need probably at least... I suppose there's 6 of us here. 3 of us go to Kibitz. 2 go in a group that go in together to try to make a contact with Magnesis and see what's up. And 1 person shows up as someone looking to join. Unfortunately, I can think of only 1 person who I definitely... there's 1 person who I definitely think would be... there's a whole bunch of people I think would be great for the people going in and pretending to be heroes, and I can only think of 1 person who I really think would be good at sneaking in and pretending to join.
And that is?
Me.
Eliza dyeing her hair and acting a little different and also be able to work with you. She's got enough tech and stuff that she could work with you in that.
No. I don't want there to be any deception. If she is in a disguise and they uncover it, that's a flaw. Whereas I can literally walk in there with my name and face and go, I'm ready to do some fucking damage.
Okay. Well, then who would you put doing what?
I don't know. I think Eliza and Amber are likely, not Eliza and Amber, Allie and Amber, sorry, you would have said Allie and Amber, are likely going to be the two people to head up the other two groups. Which one of you do you think would be better investigating independence?
I'm still learning my power now. So chances of doing cool hero shit is not all there. So if investigating is a little more low key, that might be where I could take a more delegated and careful role.
So you would head for independence?
Right.
Look,
As well as
I am
Allie can
the-
quickly investigate.
Well, no. So if so that would put Allie at Tibbetts instead.
Yes.
Because the two of them need to be the different leaders. Allie, are you okay with
Allie
walking?
has a stealth.
Are you okay with walking into the group and being the public face, asking what the fuck is going on over here with the growing army?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right. Who do you want by your
Look.
side when you do it?
I'm just gonna put this out there that I'm probably the last fucking person who should be talking to people. So if it's strictly
absolutely not.
investigations or
Incorrect.
tracking people, I should probably go to independence.
I think you should go with Allie.
Oh fuck! Why?
I think Allie announcing her presence and having a big fuck off werewolf next to her is pretty fucking cool.
It is, but doesn't it raise some suspicion?
I mean, you're there to be conspicuous. You're not supposed
Literally,
to
she's
sneak
the
around.
definition of, oh shit, things about to go down. She is walking, oh shit, here we go again.
That's true. You make a good point, Duff.
Allie, do you want me to go with you, or would you prefer somebody else?
Yeah, you can come with. I don't have a problem with it. Why would I?
Because I'm not the best with people. But we're good.
So that leaves Eliza going with Amber. I think you two will be just fine together. I think you got a good chemistry going there.
And then Gaslighter.
And so I think that's everyone. Oh,
Being
you.
a dick.
Matt
yeah.
Zander.
Where would you like to go?
It doesn't matter to me.
FYI, Sam, out of character, would you like to come with Zander and be part of the actual infiltration crew where we're going on and pretending?
You have zero choice. Brandon has thrown out comedy and amazing gold of the live streamer and the guy who desires to be not on camera. You are making a Kevin Hart movie. Get in there.
Yes.
Oh no!
Do it.
And literally, the other great thing is if you come in there You are getting a camera in there to be able to investigate what's going on. You are set up with a perfect excuse as to why you're live streaming and actually just sending information back. All the stuff that I told, like Nanahana to not fucking do, you can do it and be like, yeah, man, look while all the troops are going. We're going to fuck shit up, guys.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna tag along.
Perfect.
Yes.
But Xander, so as Gaslighter says that, Xander goes, huh, I do suppose I could use some backup in there. He's not entirely sold on the idea because, Sam, as I put forward, everything that's going on here about this is not me and you think, of course, this is pure Xander. I want you here with me, all right? I want you here with me for the comedy gold that Javi said, all right?
Yeah, I got you, bud.
Comedic relief.
As Flora and Ricky kind of finish up their conversation, I'm going to keep Ricky with myself. But
Ricky needs to go with Ember and Eliza.
All right.
Ricky said he can figure out, he can find someone who's there.
Okay.
Casas hangs with you. There's a command center we've put back.
She doesn't seem excited when the name Casas is directly mentioned, but she's right. Got it. I can send Dr. Olio, Dr. Venzaga with Allie and Shayla if you think you'll need it. Otherwise, Phil has said there's an arrangement between your group and him.
I know
who
nothing.
said that, sorry?
Oh, yeah,
Flora.
yeah.
Flora.
Oh, but no, Flora said that we had an arrangement between who?
There's an arrangement between your group and Phil Umber Shadow Jackal.
Oh, yeah, no, I mean, I struck a deal with him. In fact, yeah, if you want him there, we'll get this thing here.
You also did
that? Basically, out of character, Walter Olio can go with the hero group as like chaperone if needed. And Phil Umber can provide magic tablets for those who need that nonsense.
I already have my own chaperone crosses arms.
Oh my god, please. You know what's also a good chaperone? A literal god. So, like...
Olio is not a chaperone. I mean, not a god.
Well, I guess they're not technically gods, but the things in the tablets are... Oh my god.
I said nothing about the tablets, Joeann. You said that.
You. Oh my god. You're not...
Shayla.
Yeah.
Allie's gonna look at Zander. I can give it to her, right?
Oh god.
Yeah.
She hands you like a file folder.
Okay. I'm gonna grab it and look at it.
What is in the file folder?
What is it?
Oh, it's
a
an identity.
Did you not pay attention? Love you.
It's a background.
It's her identity. Yeah, her identity. She is now an official person who is not Shayla. It's Erica. Erica Wolf, I believe, is what I went with.
God, chef's kiss. I love it. just
Weird.
reads it, looks at it, just looks between Zander and Allie and is like, what is this? What's this this for?
It's for you. It's you. You now have an identity. You have a place here.
She like reaches her arms out and then pulls it back in and is like, I don't know if I should hug you or not, but thank you. Then just like a sigh of relief.
Congratulations. you have an identity.
Mm-hmm.
I'm no longer a technical missing woman.
I think you still are. You just have a new name.
I said technical, Joeann. I love you so much.
Doesn't excuse the other part of information, though.
Man, independence is a long word.
Oh, is Ari still here?
I'm assuming
Or
Ari
did
is
you-
still here. Like no one has sent her away. She just seems to be in like enjoying the library of the library-ness of everything. She doesn't.
Yeah,
Library
no.
redhead sitting here
She's
going,
coming with
"Chicken
me.
She got chicken wings.
We gotta get her some macaroni.
All right. Zander is going to look at Amber, and he is going to say, "All right. So, in this thing here, the number one the number one thing I want you to do is locate locate the speaker that Ricky is telling you. All right. When you do that, you need to convince them that we can be trusted, or at the very least, find a way that we can contact them. All right.
Locate the speaker, convince them we're trustworthy, keep a way to keep in contact.
Yeah.
I can do that. Everything was going fine with the witch, so just gotta, I learned from you. Take the crazy bullshit and just own it.
Yeah.
So, with your situation of having a man in the chair through Nanahana, you all have access to each other's team. So, I think that's fair enough to say that with your ability to text and communicate, or various communicators, you can easily transmit information from one place to another.
Sure.
So a team can be
there is
used
one
by everybody.
one other person that Zander is going to go to Allie about and go, all right, I'm thinking about adding one other person to the spies team. Who do you think would be a better fit? Leanne as Beelzebub or Juno Tachibana?
To go with... Steph is asking to go with Allie's team or Xander's team?
Xander's team, spies.
My team. Yeah, spies. To try to join this place.
I think he's trying to make it all threes.
Yes. Well, it's two and it's two people.
It's two and an NPC. Yeah.
Yeah.
Juno, I guess.
All right. Okay. Can I ask why you think that?
Because you asked me to pick one.
All right.
I mean, there's reasons for both.
Mm-hmm. I am going to see if Juno is willing and able to infiltrate Kibitz.
I'm not making any pledges, but a good sneaking around.
That's fine. It's good. It's fine. You don't have to make any pledges. Hey, look, if you don't need to do it, there's other names on the list. You know.
I'm gonna decline. I think that these people are serious, and they're gonna ask why a very clearly Yakuza girl, or at the very least, gangster girl from the Ba show, is joining with their group.
All right, fair. You do have a public image there. All right. Well, time to reach into my Rolodex. You know, Leon, honey, how you doing?
I've been listening.
Of course you have. So, thoughts?
I can do that. Can't wear all the pretty dresses though. Should I meet up with you guys in a certain point?
I mean, if you go to another one of my uncles, he might be able to make you a much better outfit than you had. I mean, he's usually really easy to find because he can't walk around very good. So he's usually by his shop. Should be able to bang you out something in a jiffy.
I'll go ask him then.
All right. Love you. Look, bye.
So that's going to take a little bit of time, but you guys have to travel there anyways. Is there anyone else or any other information that you guys would like to share before we start with each other, before we start splitting up?
Not that I can think of, and I think the heroes is probably the first thing to do because someone turns into a pumpkin.
I don't expect us to get more than an intro for each of the groups for the end of tonight, but we will start with heroes.
Thank you for remembering.
Why is Shayla not
Brandon.
pleased with this?
Oh, she is not very fond of Liel right now. Caitlin absolutely adores the character. Shayla's freaking pissed.
I mean, Shayla has been wrong about a great many things, so I'm not shocked.
Anyways, Emma, continue.
Perfectly fine. Flora is going to say, do you want Dr. Venzaga to go with your group, or should you be fine on your own? Ladies.
I'm going to look at Allie for that one, because I feel confident, but it's not only about me.
Can you remind me who that is?
Walter.
Brass knuckle man.
Most famous man in all of the distro, all right?
He's
All luchadors bow down to him, and he is a scrawny man, all right? But they talked about him as he is the man who stopped the invincible Excelsior with but one punch. His flying fist of justice.
You could say he is the One Punch Man.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I think my punch is better, but that's besides the point.
It's an
never
ask.
mind.
If you guys don't want him, he can be on standby.
All right, I guess standby is fine then.
All right. So, Kibitz is a little bit out of the way, so there isn't a station to it, but it's definitely something that the situation of you guys can get there by car easy enough. It's just a little bit out of the ways. Ari, fascinated with the car. Like, she is unlocking and locking the door the whole ride.
I'm gonna just let her figure it out, you know?
She finds the window even better. Like, she's down, up, like up, down, up, down, up, down.
Okay, that's enough of that.
She puts it all the way down, sticks her whole torso out the window.
Okay.
It's a ride.
Just big old heart eyes.
Al is just looking at Shayla like, really?
Shut up. You have your taste, I have mine.
And you arrive what looks like very similar to the just outside the city commune that the Nordic community resides in for half of their population.
No.
But it is a little bit more utilitarian and a little less decorated.
Did you want to throw the image up from the districts page?
I don't have it on the metro map, but do you have the districts in here?
I should in
Oh, stop doing what you're doing, computer.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's not in this one, it's in the other one. It should be in Salem. Salem has images with all the districts.
It's something that we can definitely get to by the time the game comes around again.
Sure.
So you all are arriving, and you're stepping out of the car. As outside the gate, there is a man in a red leather jacket, a kind of ratty-looking graphic T-shirt, and red sunglasses with slicked back hair. I'm assuming you all are our esteemed guests.
Yeah.
Yep.
Very well, follow me. And as she's leading you through, it seems rather plain. You see some people very clearly. For those for both of you, you can see through the mist and kind of see the behind the mask of a lot of these people look like if the mist were lifted, they would be very obvious, or people who are kind of haggard by their affliction. There's like a mermaid in a wheelchair, several kids who look like they have had injuries that aren't pleasant. So it seems to be these are the outcasts for the most part. And he says, keep our dormitories clean, OSHA regulations, nothing for you to sue us on that occasion. Everyone is here by choice. No one here is kidnapped or enslaved or anything like that. We don't abide by anything of that sort. Everyone's free to come and go as they will. He seems to be giving you the spiel of the land.
Obviously rehearsed.
Very much so.
Okay.
Would either of you like to make any moves on the place or on this individual who hasn't introduced himself? I know his name is on his little thing, but he hasn't said it.
I can't think of anything right now.
So no pierce the mask or assess the situations.
I'll try to assess the situation, kind of looking around, making sure there's any absolute ruckus, like someone causing problems or anything like that, or things like
No,
that.
there is no absolute here. That's in Baldur's Gate.
Nope, I see nothing.
Yeah, it seems like a normal kind of commune situation. Like there's nothing out of the ordinary. We have teachers on site, so it's not a homeschool situation.
What's your name, if you don't mind me asking?
Spring. Sam Spring. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Erica Wolf.
Allie,
I'm Ari!
Yes, this is Ari.
Nice to meet all of you.
Emma, shall I share the
Yes, please.
pictures?
Oh. I'm not gonna say what immediately popped into my head because that's extremely rude. Anyways.
What's extremely rude? The fact that they live in squalor and scraps?
No.
They are outcasts.
She's gonna turn and look at Allie and say, well, based off of my perception, everything seems to be looking pretty A-okay here for the most part.
I mean, we're not here to cause trouble. We're just looking around, see what's going on.
Sure. Not like CPS hasn't been here a couple of times. What? You here on some sort of humanitarian mission then?
Yeah. School paper.
School paper, that's a new one, but all right. Fair enough. Big Boss isn't going to be able to speak for a bit, but if you'd like to talk to Candy, she's really our spokeswoman of the group. Perfectly happy to introduce you to her for your school paper.
That'd be appreciated.
I will let them know that they are somewhat supposed to try to make their way to Alexander Magnus Cook and see where he is.
Sometimes you gotta slowly climb up the chain. So I
You're not
think
supposed
that
to
the
slowly
best.
climb up the chain. You are supposed to be the hammer that comes in here and gets information.
This is so you
The
guys
best-
should. All right, go ahead, Doc.
So maybe Allie tries actively looking for him. I could possibly try to track him down, things like that. But
You can also be
having...
pushier with this dude.
Oh God, I don't. All right. Look, man.
So allow
we
me to kind of
really-
explain. Sorry, you can continue. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Look, man, we really need to talk to Mr. Cook.
A lot of people need to talk to Mr. Cook. But he's running the settlement. My nieces doesn't have time for a bunch of kids on a school trip to the bad side of town.
Zander goes into your ear. Allie, you're not a kid on the bad side of town. You are here. You're the good. So you're the good cop in this situation, which means you're playing the bad cop. All right. Our team are playing the bad cops in the situation, which means we need to act like we're the good cops and defriend them. From what we know, these people are raising an army. The more information you guys get, the more stuff we can interact with, and then when we get information, we can feed it back to you. All right?
Maybe skip to a different group so that way me and Steph can converse about how we want to continue through this. Is that fair? Can we do that?
Yep. Who out of Spies and Independence? That might be where we call it for you guys. So you have some planning time ahead of you if you guys need to dip. Spies and Independence. Who'd like to go next?
I don't know about you, Joanne, but I'm melting, so I would like the spies.
You said you don't want to go, so you want to throw us next?
Yes, go next. Gives me a chance to get my head in order for our introduction.
All right. Okay, while they're doing that, or even before they're doing that, Zander and his two people in tow are making their way up and approaching. He's gonna go to them and like, look, we might know each other, but we should probably not let them get that we are a group. We are three separate individuals. We just happen to be walking together. All right?
Sounds good.
Looks at Leanne. If you were her,
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
She's wearing armor. I'll redesign her so that we can get her a cool outfit instead of her
Yes.
old Beelzebub design. When you are confronted by this individual, and he says, "Can I help you? Seems like you gentlemen are both heading into our establishment."
Yeah. I'm interested. I've heard there's some things going on, and well, I like to be involved.
Interested, are you? All right then. What has you so interested, if you don't mind me asking, before I let you into, our home?
Do you know who I am?
Oh, most certainly. But still like an answer to that question.
And sort of, Xander's just kind of like, sizing him up and going, if you know who I am, you should have your answer as to why I like being involved in things. Besides, seems like this place has the potential for a lot of fun. You, the guard dog out here, you the welcome wagon, what are you? Who are you?
Sam Spring.
Spring. Nice name. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Emma. Please continue.
I suppose welcome wagon is word enough.
All right, well, you know who I am. I don't know who he is. He gestures over this.
Good night, Steph.
Dude.
Caitlin, also you can feel free to dip if you need to.
Thank you. Good
I was
night.
like, I don't know who this guy is. He just started kind of following me.
All right then. Who are you and why are you here?
Well, truth is, I've been thinking about joining you guys for a while now. I mean, so I make, I do a lot of incendiary content, you might say, right? And I was just thinking maybe take it to the next level, come to work for you guys. I think we make a good team,
You wouldn't be working for us. We'd be acquaintances, friends, if you have the right ideas about you. As he kind of glances, kind of tilts his head at Zander.
At this point, Zander is going to make a move. The reason why I said this is because Zander has basically the fucking moveset to do this, which is why I'm like, yeah, no, this is the thing I want to do. 1 second. Checking. All right, yeah, it's good. Okay, all right. So,
Oh, nice. So you get 2 out of the 3.
yeah, I would like to avoid having to provide concrete evidence and expose a weakness or a flaw. As Zander's kind of like, look, you know me, you know what I can do. All right, yeah, you want to say, oh, we're working with, yeah, fine. I know how these kinds of arrangement goes. You should know the kind of shit I'm into and what I'm looking for. And if you guys scratch my back, well, you know how well and far my arms can fucking reach. All right. Look at this. As he sort of, pulls out his watch. It's like, you like the watch, Of course, the watch is, in fact, Athena's shield,
Yeah.
Got this watch, Walked into a place, thought I liked it, picked it up.
We're recruits of recruits. You just got to make sure you can play to the game. The weakness that you found is that just about anyone can walk in here. He doesn't really have any ability to stop you, it seems.
Okay, all right. So we can just storm the place. That's good to know. And I will pass that information on through, some vocal little things like that. It's like, yeah, everyone seems... Man, it just seems like, anyone could just walk in here, if they wanted.
If they've got a good enough reason, you can get into this place. And that reason can be, I want to fuck shit up.
All right. Well, I love fucking shit up. I don't know about this loser over here.
Dude, have you
in all honesty, I wouldn't take him.
Have you even seen my videos?
No, I don't know who the fuck you are.
All I do is
the
fuck
best
shit
part
up.
about this whole situation is Zander's not lying.
Yeah, I know.
Zander's not
Yeah,
making
yeah.
this
No,
up. I don't know who he
I know.
fucking is.
Yeah,
I know his
yeah.
name's Alec, but fuck, man, who is he? He's literally not lying to these people.
Yeah, yeah. Look, man, look me up on Fidget. Look me up on Fidget, right? Gaslighter blowing up right now.
What the fuck is Fidget?
This guy.
Ladies, you both are in. Calm your tits.
All right, fine. As Zander's just sort of pushing past and walking away from Gaslighter, just and even Spring. It's like, okay, yeah, sure, for whatever, and he's heading on in. Let him deal with you, because Zander doesn't want, Zander's not gonna continue to meet up with Gaslighter.
Yeah. I'm just gonna stand there and say to Sam, "Geez, can you believe that guy?"
I've seen worse. Come on, I'll show you around.
Right on.
I think that's a good enough introduction for your group, which leaves us with the procrastinators.
Joeann, how goop? How brain?
So you arrive in Independence. If I can quickly, or if I can ask you, Brandon, to quickly pop those pictures in the chat, or not the in the Roll20.
Sure.
I
1
appreciate.
second.
Also, for the audience, there's a suspicious thing that's going on at the same damn time. Why are there two men of the same exact name?
I mean, like,
Wait, is he a clone?
duplicating man is a thing we've already encountered. Okay, duplicating woman, all right?
I don't know, I just figured I'd throw out an incongruity there.
No, I completely understand. So do we know that they are different people? Like, is the other scene happening concurrently?
Yes, it's happening concurrently. So you guys are able to share in real time information. So Allie and Shayla are saying, yeah, we met Sam Spring, and you guys can say, oh, that's suspicious.
Mm-hmm. There is Independence. I mean, Independence is a very eclectic thing, but it's sort of the main what people think of when they see the Independence District.
There you go.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Ricky kind of points you down to a kind of park-looking area and says, she's usually amongst the performers. She does like drawings and stuff. So if we keep an eye out, keep our ears kind of perked, we might see her. I don't know her name. One of the guys have just been calling her Blondie, but that's again kind of traveling clothes, big backpack, drawing materials, blue scarf. That's all I got for you.
Okay.
I can point her out if I see her, but it's gonna be hit or miss if she's there today. I think she should be, but just keep your eyes peeled.
Well, if we don't see her here, is there another place that we could look in?
Casas has mentioned she's been a little bit around Independence, a little into the distro, but mostly around Independence.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I accidentally closed my character. Up. Sorry.
I know we're not necessarily on everyone's radar, but what are the chances they recognize us if they see us? Or is there anyone around here we need to be worried about?
I mean, nobody really recognizes me, but I stick to not being noticed.
We did drive a boat into a...
You drove a boat into a what?
Mr. Caspian's estate.
Okay.
Whew,
I'm
that's
just not sure how well. Judging by your reaction, it sounds like news hasn't spread about that kind of shit just yet. So we might be good for a little bit.
Let's make sure none of that spreads any farther than us then.
Oh yeah. I cannot imagine Bats is gonna be happy about that.
And she puts her finger on Ricky's lips, is like, shh. Stays here.
I'm not gonna tell her. I haven't talked to her in weeks.
And if you do talk to her in the next, and she like looks at her watch to add emphasis, 20 minutes or something, I don't know. Let's not mention it. Anyway. We're with the performers, right, Emma?
Yeah.
Can I get assess the situation, like look around?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Hold on. I'm sorry. Remind me. Do I add the stat in?
The stat, if you're using the quick buttons, the stats added in for you.
Under attributes and abilities?
Yes.
Okay.
How much money would you say I have on me?
30? Maybe 40? That's one question.
Okay. Well, after she's done, the beggars are eyes and ears. So if there's anyone around who looks a little bit like they're hurting, I might directly question and be like, "Hey, have you seen this person around recently?"
I mean, everyone here kind of looks a little worse for wear, but not Caitlin. Joanne, I'm giving you time to come up with your questions if you need, or your question.
No, it's questions because I have criminal mind.
Right, you got the extra one. Yeah, everyone seems to be a little bit worse for wear. Like, there's some people in costumes, but even those are like a little faded and a little torn in some places. So it just depends on who you decide to ask and bribe.
Then I specifically want to head over towards someone near a bus stop, if there's a bus stop nearby, or some form of transportation spot. Could be a taxi stand or what have you.
Yeah, there's a woman who's playing a violin near near the bus stop.
Bards, engage the
bard.
Oh my god.
She does have like a little sign at her feet that says Carmen Matchless with like little stars and glitter glue.
That's adorable.
While Joanne, I guess, does her assessing the situation, I'm going to listen to her performance for a little bit and look engaged before I pay her and ask questions.
Sure. What's your questions, Joanne?
So what here is useful or valuable to me, I feel like, is my bonus. And I don't know what here can I use to find the girl, or how can we best end this quickly. I don't know which one of those is better, honestly.
You have a wealth of performers. Two people who seem to be dressed up in historic costuming. These are people from the Calamity, and a guy with a guitar, who seems to be playing kind of offbeat country music.
I almost lost my headphone. Was that the answer to my criminal mind question? The what here is useful or valuable to me?
Yes.
Yes. I mean, I want peanuts on the other one. Which of the two that I had offered sounds like the better? Hello?
You want to ask those questions again just so you can get a refresher on them?
The options for my question?
Yes.
What here can I use to find the girl we're looking for, or how can we best end this quickly?
What can you use to find her? Because
Okay,
the other
I thought
one, the other one, it might give you information you already have, which is, well, if you find her, it'll be over.
Yep. You're right. I didn't think about it like that. What here can I use to find the girl? Easiest, whatever.
It seems like all four of these individuals have little like bits and pieces of like paper, like in either in their pocket or like as part of their sign, that does seem to have been like taped on, that does seem to be matching Ricky's description of what her art looked like, of watercolor, quick drawings and paintings.
Do any of them still seem kind of wet?
It seems like Old Biscuits is the most recent.
I'm gonna go up
They
to Old
all have
Biscuits.
signs. They all have signs.
I'm so happy right now.
Well, howdy. What can I get for you? A song or a song request, or just wanting to share the vibe? It is the worst Southern accent you have ever heard, and I am killing Joeann.
You're also
I love
me
him
too.
so much.
And yeah, I think that's as Joeann is dying, that's a good place to call it.
I'm sorry. I love him.
It's very strong. Our vampire game where a sheriff vampire walked up with the most fabulous bushiest mustache. Caitlin starts dying and Brandon goes, "No, that's canon. Roll to resist that." And she failed so hard she just rolled on the floor laughing at his mustache as this sheriff vampire just crossed his arms and looked at her.
Emma, please don't do that to me. I know Eliza would not be reacting the way to him now.
I didn't say anything. I just know you have a great joy in your heart. So I'm going to give you some time to think about the joy in your heart and think about what you want to ask Old Biscuit about his drawing. Hey, Sam, do you get the joke? Do you get the joke, Sam? Do I need to explain the joke to you, Sam?
Sure, yeah, explain the joke. What, Old Biscuit?
Young Gravy. Young Gravy.
Okay.
Who is a SoundCloud rapper.
We took Young Gravy and we flipped him upside down.
And made Old Biscuit.
Old Biscuit.
Okay. Oh, okay. I didn't even see it. I didn't even see all
suffering.
All right. Reminder, please do your end of session moves. And it's time for our favorite part of the session, where we all try and remember all the people that we love and how we can give them money. I know how to do advertisements.
Advertise. Well, definitely what you should definitely do, 100% do, is head over to twitch.tv/AWiseManOnce, and you click on a little purple button that says follow. Do that. Do it right now.
Do that, and maybe I'll start doing things again.
And if you're watching on YouTube, you can find the link both to there and to the YouTube channel in the description below the video. You can also head over to Instagram.com/AceofWandsDesigns. You can over at TikTok.com/AceofWandsDesigns and Coffee.com/AceofWandsDesigns. And hit them all up. hit them all up and see all the things. And of course, links in the description below. And you can also check out this link tree for Lucky Cat dice designs found everywhere. Do it. There's dice over there. They have cool things in them. And
Cool math rocks.
cool math rocks. And
I am so excited for my watermelon math rocks.
Watermelon sugar math rock.
Every time you roll a nat 1, it's watermelon.
Watermelon.
And for more Javi goodness, go to youtube.com/ChaoticReunion.
Let me tell you, I literally in today just kind of like, because it was a little quieter on my end. Video tomorrow at gonna schedule it for about 4 o'clock. Goodness, little video game that came out called Baldur's Gate 3 made me stop everything I was doing for the now 4-hour-long video I'm making, so that I could talk about this video game and the Bears. No,
and the Bears, of course.
The Bears.
I can't wait to see that video. That's gonna be a good video. That's gonna be hilarious. You can find me around RamblinManTV everywhere. You know the thing.
I make fun of him every time he makes a Twitter post.
Do you? Do it?
I do reply often, going, "Whoa, big nerd," or something to that effect.
Oh yeah, I saw something like that recently. Yeah, thanks for that. And I don't know. Has anybody else got anything you want to shout out, advertise? No.
I don't stream anything,
And
but
I'm
I do
thinking
have a
about
TikTok.
Making Final Fantasy.
She does have a
videos.
TikTok, and her TikToks are good.
I have in the works is I keep playing Final Fantasy and listening to albums of music, and they match up. So maybe that'll become my next new hobby: to accidental music videos from Final Fantasy.
Right on. Right on. Well, pleasure hanging out with you guys and playing with you guys as always. What else we got coming up? More Unknown New Orleans Friday night. We got Broken tomorrow night. And then Force Flesh Monday. And I think that's all the upcoming stuff here. What do you guys got coming up soon? Huh?
And this is the it's not
Travesty.
it's Uno week, isn't it?
It is.
It
Yeah.
is Uno.
Uno is Friday, which we're gonna rock it, get back into the swing of things. Saturday's an off day. Sunday is potential Hazemere. I know it's con crunch because there's some crazy stuff coming up here for a convention.
Hello, can you hear me?
3 of our people are coming through.
Oh, you're back.
Hey, Brandon.
Yes, so I think I figured out what was the issue earlier on. One of my the Steph's old headset I think is officially dead, and it was blinking in and out, and so it was trying to connect, and thus not connecting and stealing the audio. So anyway,
So yeah, it's Hazemere week. Uno first, and then on Friday, and then Hazemere, which we'll see because I am making dresses furiously for the next weekend.
I'm fairly certain your guys' con season is going to just kill everything repeatedly. So
It's very crunchy out here.
What cons are you guys going to?
We are going to be at Colossal Con East.
Okay. Right. Well, I hope
We
you have a
did
blast.
not submit our panels, so we don't have panels, but next year.
Polish.
You said Weast.
Polish.
Well, I hope you guys have a blast out there. That sounds like
Thank you. And thank you, audience. I hope you have a great night and enjoy whatever that just was.
Look, man, I'm just interested in knowing if I put Emma in front of a script if she could make something better than Rick and Morty with how she writes. You got some Rick and Morty energy going on here.
I'm so insulted.
Who
All right.
has what?
Bye, guys.
Who are you saying is Rick and Morty energy?
Bye.
Emma does apparently.
Oh, okay.
What?